Tigers, welcome to TigerVision News.
I'm Ethan and this is my co-host Callista. Thanks for joining us today.
In case you haven't heard, Mr. Jerbeck won a really big award.
He won the HEB Excellence in Education Secondary Principal of the Year Award.
That means he was recognized by HEB as being the best secondary principal in the state of Texas.
Let's find out more about it.
The secondary principal winner and the winner of $10,000 plus an additional $25,000 grant for Friendship Middle School.
My name is Jerry Jerbeck, and I'm principal at Friendship Middle School. We try to be a no excuses school, making no excuses about the adults in the building and us owning our kids and owning the success or failure of our students ourselves.
I think it's his passion and his creativity when it comes to finding ways to engage students and faculty and to make them feel welcome.
Our primary focus is we're getting kids ready for a successful future. And I work very hard to make sure my staff really know that and really live that. You don't teach because it's on the test. You teach because it matters in their future. You teach so that they can be educated and then they can have doorways open to whatever it is that they want to do. We focus a lot on reading. Every week we have a grab day during Tiger Time where teachers, the grab stands for go read a book. And everybody in the school stops what they're doing, teachers, principals included, everybody in the school reads. It's a simple thing. Honestly, for me, it's a guilty pleasure.
He is what I call a heart principal. He cares about the hearts of every student that walks through the door. He cares about their well-being, and he cares about their education and their future and where the education that they receive here is going to take them.
One of our school sayings is, what's your plan? We want every student to have a plan for their future. And so there's signage. You'll see excuse limit 0 signs around campus. You'll see signs of like, what's the value of a college education or of any education? You know, you have to have a plan. It doesn't mean that every student has to go to college. My dad and my brother went to vocational school and it gave them the life that they wanted. And that's a great thing. My dad was in the military. There are a lot of other options, but you have to have a plan to do something. I think it's important that we build a sense of community and a sense of pride in who we are. We have a very diverse population, but I want them to be proud of where they come from, and I want them to have a real ownership in their school experience. And when kids are proud of their school, they work harder. I want my kids to have a great future and set them up for success, and I think having that FMS school pride is something that really helps do that.
I'm honored, I'm humbled, I don't deserve this. I've got a whole 650 kids, 100 staff and teachers that all deserve this, I think, more than I do, but I really appreciate the time. Thank you.
Well, we've only got a few weeks of school left. There's all sorts of things going on in Bandon. We like to give you a rundown of all the dates.
Tomorrow is the day of the Big Spring Fling final concert and cookout for the entire FMS band program.
The concert is here at FMS and will be a whole lot of fun.
Be sure to come watch.
Now let's check in with Johnny and see what's going on in the weather.
I'm Johnny here with the weather. Looks like we're going to have a sunny day with 88 degrees with winds hitting southeast, 60 miles per hour with 0% chance of rain. Looks like we'll have no rain in our area. Looks like we're going to have hot temperatures getting into the hundreds this weekend with the chance of rain. On Sunday. I'm Jonathan here with the weather. Back to you.
Now let's see what's going on in sports.
Hello, FMS sports fans. I'm Kyle, and this is Ben. And here's a look at today's sports.
We are starting off today's sports segment by making a trip to talk to Coach Rogers. We want to find out what all kind of sport camps there are for us this summer.
Take a look.
What all camps will there be for us this summer?
Lots of sports camps. We'll have Tiger Camp, football camp, basketball camp, tennis camp, golf camp, football academy camp. Lots of camps going on.
What type of forms will be needed to complete for the camps this summer?
For all your camps, there's a form for each one of them. You usually can go to find the camps at the high school website, the Sports Zone. We'll have a lot of them on it. If you're a male, they'll be down on a bookshelf that we all know about when we ever get copies of them. But most of the time, you can find them on the school website. So all you got to fill it out, and you don't have to even turn it in early. You can bring it the day of camps usually.
Thank you.
Well, that's a look at today's sports. Back to you.
That's all we have today.
Everyone have a great day.
We'll see you later.
Until then, Tigers.
Bye!